Welcome to my desktop. Major Freak. Just gonna replay a video here. Welcome to EVE Online, Major Freak. Just a quick edit and errata. The low res skin for this type actually has the holograph in the low res. It might be gray. It might be cheaper to get it by security, as I'm going to say. But it does have the hologram, the 8-pointed star. Who knew? Cool. So hopefully they continue that vibe, and yeah, they won't. But yeah, it's really cool. It was probably completely accidental that it shows up in low res, but there you go. So I will turn off the mic and let this play out. This is going to be talking about the new plex. The new skin. 250 plex for the minor skins, more for the battleship variant, the Typhoon. Plex went up, yay! And 250 plex is 700 million. So the skins I'm talking about are 700 million ISK. So the prices you'll see are not reflective of the current value of these suckers. So I'd highly recommend it for two reasons. One, it looks pretty cool. Check out the Hurricane. This is the low-res version. And they're kind of gray. They're not black, they're kind of gray. They're not white, boring white. They're kind of gray. Kind of neat. Let's check out the other skin colors. Now, gray, that's a biosecurity is gray, so there is no reason for you to get the skin in low res, because the biosecurity does the job just nicely. But I do like the gray. It's fun, but biosecurity way bloody cheaper. You're looking at a market price of $1 million. So yeah, but it's cool. It's not the boring gray. The boring white. So yay. But yeah, the high resolution for all the skins has a holograph, which is basically a star. So it's like whoop, but whatever. It's kind of neat. So that's the biosecurity on high res, and the freedom is looking like this right here. And that's the holograph right there. 8-pointed star. Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. Let's check out the other reddish stuff. Cordite Blossom, that's probably really expensive. We'll check out the prices, of course. Freedom's Resolution, yeah, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? You'd make more like that, huh? Alright. Go. Yeah. So yeah, it's a nice red skin. I'd pick it up, but I don't use red on my high quality client. I use gray and purple, but whatever. I recommend it. Prices on these are, I think this would be the first one. Let's check this out. So, market details. So 3 million for that. Blaze, that'll probably be the first actually, because of the quotes. Abyssal Firestorm. Now, of course, I'll run through slowly all the colors again for low res. Doing the same technique. So why not, right? Now, Luminar. get there in a sec. IGC, and this is in Rustry Trust. Move this over here, actually, give me a sec. And then Luminar Zenith. And back down to Operation Permafrost. Oh, the Hurricane's fun to ship to. What the? Nifty. Oh. Didn't actually know that was a thing. Cool. Of course, you won't get that in the low res. And Yule Star is 700. 250. Alright. Never liked that. Like, meh. Alright, low res. Do the same thing. Usually go memory. Same deal. Multiple clients and all that. Alright. So that is the base skin. This is the Aurora. Let's do the same thing for it. Yeah, it was interesting. I was like watching the curve up for the plex because, you know, occasionally when I'm playing hard and I'm busy at work, I'll usually go, well, every once in a while, like at max twice a month, usually once a month, I'll get 500 plex and then go shopping at Jita for stuff I need. But right now it's like, meh. If I need to do something, it's usually I depend on doing the occasional fob pirate stronghold with 8 characters, and that'll get me a nice tidy sum of about just under 250 million, and that's usually enough for small expenses as I go along. And whoop, I forgot the Luminar. There we go. Come on. Market detail. Weird. Let's close that out. Huh. I'll be. How the heck? That was weird, wasn't it? Huh. No answer. I'm just not going to go into it. Yeah, it's a beautiful sight, isn't it? No more frickin' goon. They're all doing incursions, actually. I see them in low sec doing incursions. What's left of them? Good riddance. Yeah, a friend of mine used to be the leader, frickin' Bob. Bit of a sore spot there, and the whole shenanigans at the Fan Fest over a decade ago. Yeah, he should have been permanently banned. Whatever. Stupid CCP. They like their ass kissers. But whatever. The game is what it is, and I don't think the game would have been better without Goon. It's just Goon didn't make CCP the bunch of a-holes they are today. So whatever. Anyways, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I totally recommend it if you like red, and it's a great skin for the Hurricane for sure. There's others. I mean, Civipol, Claymore, Typhoon. Even on a fast computer, it kind of lags getting that up. Yeah, the Munin. I don't really fly them really, honestly. the low res does look kind of cool, but like I said, biosecurity way cheaper. So if you're into low res, get the biosecurity. If you're into the high res, and I only run one client on high res, and like I said, not the correct skin color. It's too bad, really. When they first announced it, it would be like, oh, you can actually customize your own skin. That's really cool. But no, it's nothing like that. You're dependent on their art department, and for some reason, their art department has no inclination to deal with low res, which is absolutely ridiculous. Because at least what they could have done, because there are colors where you can actually get the blue on low res. Why can't they add just a basic red to the low res? It just doesn't make any sense, and it never has, and it never will, and they don't give a damn because they're arrogant Icelanders, and that's not our problem. It's theirs. And just make do with what there are. Some red basic skins on offer, and usually pretty cheap, sometimes really expensive. But yeah, I play this game the way I intend it, not the way CCP intended, because I don't even know CCP understands intent when it comes to their game. They're just out to lunch. They don't like something because it's not what they envision, but they don't envision things. They just envision and pleasing their shareholders for the next cool new shiny expansion. That's always been the case. So play the game your way, adapt it to your game style, and shoehorn this into be something useful. I use colors to identify each client. I'm sure I've said that many times, but that's what I use to do. Each client of mine uses a different skin color and tries to dedicate itself to a different faction, specialization. So it helps create a personality other than the one I roleplay for each character. So skins are useful in that respect, and it's probably something that CCP had no idea of and never will. Anyways, ciao.